suddenly I was like, it just opened my world up, and things like when I'm driving or if I was traveling and stuff, I just consuming books, and I really absorb information that way.
What surprises me though, right, is because when I looked up your background, like you've been self-employed pretty much your whole career, and so traditionally as an entrepreneur you don't have that capital to be able to invest in yourself, to be able to go on leadership courses or do these things. How have you had to build that capability yourself?
Yeah, I actually did used to worry about that. Probably more in the early days, that like I looked at friends of mine that went off and they went the enterprise route, and they went into accounting. They worked for big organizations with the only companies they ever worked for were the companies that I built. So it's like, how do I know that I'm doing the right thing? And yeah, like a lot of it was in through podcasts in the early days when they started to come out, like listening to Mixergy, which was kind of like he would interview sort of like this, like founders the whole time, and just their whole journey, and go through like an hour and a half of like how they started something from scratch and what they kind of look like. And then I started to get obsessed with kind of leadership books, so going through like how they managed that process in the army, so reading through sort of like books there, and then just getting deeper into audiobooks as well, just because people get more in depth, and like I don't read at all. But then audiobooks for me was just this massive unlock, and suddenly I was like, it just opened my world up, and things like when I'm driving or if I was traveling and stuff, I was just consuming books, and I really absorb information that way. I think probably authenticity. Like I'm far more comfortable with not being right, and probably got better at listening. I think before, probably when I was worried that people might sniff me out and realize I didn't know what I was doing, was to jump in quickly and to try to be the loudest voice in the room and to make it seem like you knew what you're doing. And I feel more comfortable at sitting back now, and I don't have to lead that way, and can listen, and then you can come in with something actually freaking useful, as opposed to just talking for the sake of talking.